Morning to all of you. We already discussed pair of linear equation form. That is equation reducible to pair of linear equation form. Now let us take some more example on it. Here equation are not in standard form. So first of all write that equation. Then after writing equation 1 upon 3x plus y, this is the complex variable. Now instead of that use some simplest variable. So substitute 1 upon 3x plus y is equal to m, and another variable is 1 upon 3x minus y. Instead of that use simplest variable, that is n. In above equation put these values in above equation. So equation 1 is 1 upon 3x plus y. Instead of 1 upon 3x plus y we have to put n plus, and instead of 3x minus y, 1 upon 3x minus y, we have to use n. So equation becomes m plus n is equal to 3 upon 4. Now again see the second equation. In second equation again we have to put 1 upon 3x plus y as a m and 1 upon 3x minus y as a n. So equation 2 becomes 1 upon 2 multiply with m minus 1 upon 2 multiply with n is equal to minus 1 upon 8. That is your equation 4. Now again this equation are not in standard form. So equation 3 multiply by 4. When we multiply equation 3 by 4, then it becomes 4 multiply with m plus 4 multiply with n is equal to 3 upon 4 multiply with 4. 4 get cancelled, so value is 3. So 4n plus 4n is equal to 3. This is your equation 5. Again you have to make equation 4 in standard form. So again to convert it into standard form we have to multiply that equation by 8. Each term you have to multiply by 8. So 1 upon 2 multiply with 8 multiply with m gives you 4m. 1 upon 2 multiply with 8 multiply with n, again it gives you 4n. And instead of minus 1 upon 8 multiply with 8, 8 get cancelled, so we get minus 1 there. So now we get equation in standard form. After getting it in standard form, we are going to solve that problem by Cramer's rule. You can also use elimination method, but when we use elimination method, then length of problem is more. So that's why use Cramer's rule when it is not mentioned by which method you have to go. So use Cramer's rule. So in Cramer's rule, we have two equation, that is 4m plus 4n is equal to 3 and 4m minus 4n is equal to minus n. So our determinant D consists of coefficient of m and n of both equation. So determinant D consists of coefficient of m and n of both equations. So 4 4 4 minus 4, this is the coefficient of m and n. So determinant D 4 4 4 minus 4, this is column 1, this is column 2. So column 1 are the coefficient of m, and column 2 are the coefficient of n. By that two column we get determinant D. So after solving determinant, we have to make cross multiplication with subtraction. 4 multiply with minus 4 minus 16, minus 4 multiply with 4 again 16. So minus 16 minus 16, it will be minus 32. So this is determinant D. Now come on to determinant to the base m. Now instead of first column, that is 4 4, We want constant term. Now see which is your constant term from equation 5 and 6. So your constant term is 3 minus 1. So you have to eliminate column M. You have to eliminate column M, and instead of that you have to put 3 and minus 1 there. So instead of 4 4 we get 3 minus 1, eliminating column of M term, and keep your column of N term as it is, that is 4 minus 4 as it is. So again solve this determinant. 3 multiply with minus 4, it is minus 12, minus 4 multiply with minus 1. Now this 4 multiply with minus 1 is minus 4. So minus 12 plus 4, minus of minus plus, plus 4. Minus 12 plus 4, that is minus 8. Okay. Now come on to the determinant n, d to the base n. Now to solve d to the base n, again we have to eliminate n column, replace n column of determinant, that is 4 minus 4, and instead of you have to put constant term. Your constant term is 3 minus 1. This is your constant term. You have to replace the column of n term, that is 4 minus 4 you have to replace, and instead of that you have to put 3 and minus 1 there. So your first coefficient of x term, column of x, column of n term remain as it is, and instead of column of n term you have to use constant term, that is 3 minus 1. So minus 4 multiply with 4 multiply with minus 1, minus 4, minus 3 multiply with 4, that is minus 12. So it will be minus 16. So m, how we get value of m? By using Cramer's rule. It is the ratio of dm upon d. So d to the base m upon d, this is the ratio. Value of dm is minus 8, and value of d is minus 32. So it will be 1 upon 4. So value of m is 1 upon 4. Now value of n, dn upon d, d to the base n upon d. Value of d to the base n is minus 16, and value of d is again minus 32. So minus 16 upon minus 32, it will be 1 upon 2. So these are the values of m and n, but our equation, it is in the form of x and y term. So we substitute m as 1 upon 3x plus y. So it will be 1 upon 3x plus y is equal to value of m is 1 upon 4. Solve it. After solving we get 4 is equal to 3x plus y. This is equation 2. Again we substitute n is also in terms of x and y, and we want value in terms of x and y. So we substitute n is equal to 1 upon 3x minus y, but value of n is 1 upon 2. So we have to equate that 1 upon 3x minus y with 2, 1 upon 2. So solve it. 2 multiply with 1, 2 is equal to 1 multiply with 3x minus y, it will be 3x minus y. This is your equation B. Now think about these two equations. 3x plus y is equal to 4 and 3x minus y is equal to 2. Think about that two equation. Again we can solve this by using Cramer's rule, and you can also use elimination method. Whatever you want you can do. By Cramer's rule, again find determinant d. Determinant d, here coefficient of, you have to think about coefficient of x and y. Coefficient of x and y are 3, 1, 3, minus 1. So d consists of coefficient of xy term, that is 3, 1, 3, minus 1. X, column of x is 3, 3, and column of y is 1 minus 1. Okay, and make their cross multiplication. 3 into minus 1 minus 3 minus 1 multiply with 3 3 minus 3 minus 3 that is minus 6, that is equal to minus 6. So d to the base x. Now x column eliminate column of x by using constant term. Here constant term are 4 and 2. So replace column of x by using 4 2 and keep y term as it is. Y term are 1 minus 1, so keep as it is and solve it. 4 multiplied with minus 1 minus 4 minus 2 is equal to minus 6. D to the base y. Now we have to change the column of y term. Column of y term you have to eliminate, and instead of that you have to put column of constant term. Column of constant term is 4 2, so use 4 2 in place of column of y term and keep x term as it is according to your determinant. Your x term is 3 3, so keep 3 3 as it is, and instead of y term we have to use constant term, that is 4 and 2. So again make their cross multiplication. D dy in dy make their cross multiplication. 3 multiply with 2 6 minus 4 multiply with 3 minus 12, so it will be minus 16 minus 6. So x is equal to dx upon d, that is minus 6 upon minus 6, that is 1. Dy upon d gives you value of y, that is minus 6 upon minus 6, it's equal to 1. So solution is 1 comma 1. So we solve this example by using Cramer's rule, but process up to simplest form is same, that is you have to convert the equation into standard form by substituting variable. That process is same, but after that we can use Cramer's rule also.